Okay, dude. So I found the missing parts to my little microphone connecty deal for the Bluetooth, or for the GoPro. So I'm gonna try. The commute home with the combination of the mic and the new angle with the camera on the wide view. Oh, and one other thing is I've got this little chin curtain for my helmet that I found in the garage that I have installed, and it might make things even a little bit quieter at speed. We'll have to try that out and see. So my face shield is open right now, so any wind noise you might be hearing would probably be for that reason. That app, by the way, that I sent you a screenshot of, the motorcycle app, it's called Eat, Sleep, Ride, and it's free. And when you do, and it would work in a car. When you do a commute and you save it, you can later scroll. There's a little scrolly deal at the bottom, and it shows the dot of you on that commute, moving across a map, and it shows you the speed at each of the locations and the elevation. It's really really cool. So you can see exactly where, what speed you were going at what point on the commute that you just did. It's pretty sweet. I wish it integrated with a website where you could take all your saved ones and, throw them all up there and do an average or compare them on a graph or that kind of thing. They don't have that I know of. The lights should be pretty cool on the way home. We'll be heading into the sun on 101. And then probably in the shadows on 405 as I go over the pass, and then maybe we'll catch some nice sunset light. I'm trying to move the microphone. Maybe we'll catch some nice sunset light as after I come down out of the pass when I hit the flats. Come on, lady. Come on, man. Is that a lady or a dude? They're messing with their hair. You can go. You can go. Probably should have had my turn. Oh, I get it. They were turning, going straight from a right-hand turn lane. Well, if there's any improvement with the wind noise, you would notice it by now, because we're already going 60. It feels like there's hardly any wind turbulence around my mouth, so, I imagine you can hear wind noise on the helmet, and I think the camera itself generates some turbulence on the helmet. On this ride, I'll put the windshield up and down a couple times when I'm not riding between cars, and we'll see if we can hear a difference there too. Because with the stock windshield, which is this one that I have on now, even when it's in the up position, my entire head is not in a still pocket of air, but I think the bottom half of my helmet might be, which could make a big difference for for wind noise here on this mic. There's 77 miles an hour. Now it's right into the sun. Wow, I don't know if you can see the contrails up there above the sun, maybe not, but it's like a highway. There's 4 contrails all stacked up in a plastic bag. This is pretty wide open, so right now I'm leaving, it's 5:14 right now. I left the office at about 5:05, and I'm surprised, I know it's going to get stopped up here, but I'm surprised that it even opened this much. This far back on 101, here it is. Nice Ford. Checking my mirrors for the first time since I got on here. There's nobody behind me. I don't see any other bikes anywhere. Hey, there's our car. I'm ordering new tires for the Mazda 5 tonight. Alright, dude, so let me bounce this off you. And you can tell me, maybe I'm crazy. As much as the Focus RS seems like it would be a really nice vehicle to have, I'm still pretty intrigued by the GTI for the following reasons. If I am looking purely at a driver's car, if that's what I care about, is just the functionality and not so much all of this driver's assistance package that they have, I can get the lowest trim model of the GTI, which is the S, in a 4-door with the performance package, with a lighting package. I can have that thing built for like 28 or 29. That's pretty cheap, right? If I want to go, that's with the plaid seats, which I actually kind of like. Now, I know you're a leather guy. The only thing I hate about the leather in that car is the black is your only option. So you get an all you get an all black interior. That I kind of wonder if I wasn't paying attention because I'm talking about Volkswagens. So, if I want to bump it up to the Autobahn fully loaded, that gets me things like, even the SE gets you a leather interior. So I can just bump up to SE, which gives me keyless entry, push button start, I think a sunroof, which I really don't care about, better stereo, which is nice. I can be in that for $30,31, and then the Autobahn fully loaded with everything, every fucking option the car has, you can be in for $33, $34. It's pretty damned affordable. Here's the other thing. So here's what I like about this car is I think it's going to have, is it the balls to the wall screamer that the RS is? No, it's not. I love that it's got limited slip. I love that, just the build quality, I think, is Again, I haven't been in the RS, but I think that the interior fit and finish, quality materials, stuff like that's probably going to be a little bit higher. And I like 34 miles per gallon over 29 miles per gallon, you know? And honestly, if Ellie's going to learn to drive on something, probably better that it's a 220 horsepower GTI than a 350 horsepower RS, but I don't know. So I need your thoughts on that. Or the smarter thing for me to do right now probably is not buy a car, because I don't need one. In fact, with Maggie taking off to Central America this summer, I'll have a car. Access to a car. I'm not thrilled about the car, but there it is, you know, all bought and paid for. It'll just be sitting there if I don't buy it, if I don't use it. But I very, very rarely need a car in California. Like, honestly, almost never. I better pay attention to my riding. So it's 77 degrees here right now. I checked the weather before I left the office, and it's 63 degrees at our house. So it's going to drop 14 degrees on this ride. You know, I often wonder if when you're watching these things, you wonder why sometimes I'll go, you know, between cars and then other times I won't. And I'll tell you, sometimes it just doesn't feel right. You know, once in a while I'll see somebody and it just doesn't feel safe. I'll watch the way the car is moving and it looks a little too random, you know, and it makes it, there's a bike down there on the ramp. Can you see him? It gives me the impression that somebody's not really paying attention at all. Like maybe they're fidgeting with something on the passenger seat or looking at their phone. So sometimes, even though there's a gap, I won't take it if it feels sketchy. And then other times I'll just not split because I need the mental break. You know, I just want to relax. But most of the time, I'm trying to make time. All right, so you wanted map updates. I just went from 101, there's a nice Maserati. I just went from 101 to 405 South. And now I'm on 405 South. It's a super bumpy part of the road. Look at this thing. Oh, let's try this with the windshield up. There, so here I am talking to you with the windshield up at 84 miles an hour. And we're slowing down. You can see the speed limit though, or the speedometer, and I'm putting it down. I can definitely hear a difference, you know, in the wind noise that's being produced by the lower part of the helmet. So I don't know, maybe on long stretches when I'm going fast and I have something that I really want to say, I'll just put the windshield up and you can hear me. You don't see a lot of those. Traffic's a lot thicker coming northbound. coming out of downtown. You know, if you're interested in me taking different routes home, like I've got a stretch where I can go I-5 south to 110 to 10, let me know. I'll mix it up. Wide open here, look at this. So let's try this again. Windshield up. That's windshield up at 94 miles an hour. And I'm talking to you. Talking. And I'm going to go ahead and put it down as I keep talking. We'll see if I'm still I'm going to guess you can't. So here's the information I can get from the digital readout on my screen. It's 71 degrees out, so it's already dropped 6 degrees. My coolant temperature is in the mid 160s. And the bike has been running for 17 minutes since I last started it. It says I've got 210 miles of range left. I'm averaging 44.4 miles per gallon. That tells me current fuel economy, which is not really a functional one. It's kind of a useless figure. Another bike up there. I've got 41 miles on this tank and 8,893 miles on the bike so far. So I bought it last summer with 3,000 on it. So I've put almost 6,000 on it since I bought it. It's an awesome machine. I kind of enjoy owning a machine without a chain. Sometimes when I pass, he just moved over, so he's following me. Sometimes when I pass another bike, it's not going faster. It makes me wonder if I missed a cop that they were hanging behind or something. That does not appear to be the case today. Man, this is awesome. I can feel the temperature dropping. It's 69 degrees. So it's already gone down 9 degrees since I left. In my helmet. There's almost no bugs here. It's a lot like Seattle in that way. Traffic is flying. These guys have got to go 82 miles an hour or something. You never see that in Seattle. We're like everyone on the highways doing 80. Actually, they're going more like 75. I see a lot of brake lights up ahead though. I don't know if you can see them yet. This is a shitty rough spot here. I smell pot, which I smell on almost every drive, even in the morning.